The man returns home and discovers something terrifying. He finds 2 large shoe prints outside the door. From the size of the prints, it's clearly made by a man. Next to them is a pile of cigarette butts, which means the person had been waiting there for a long time. Jack's wife had been home alone. The thought of this fills him with fear, so he quickly grabs the gun from his car, climbs over the gate and runs toward the house. Once inside, he finds his wife is missing. He quickly starts searching. When he reaches the bedroom, he finds it in chaos. The walls are covered in blood. Clearly a struggle took place here. Jack quickly calls his wife, only to find out she was badly beaten and is in the hospital. Weak, his wife tells him that just before he returned, a man suddenly broke into their home searching for something. When she tried to stop him, he beat her badly. Jack's wife also tells him that the attacker didn't try to hide his identity. After the attack, he left in a green taxi. Jack begins searching for the attacker. The only clue right now is the green taxi, so he decides to follow this lead. The next day, Jack drives around. Soon he sees 2 green taxis at an intersection, but Jack doesn't act immediately. He just writes down the name of the taxi company. That night he visits the taxi company, pretending to need help. He approaches the staff on duty. When the person goes to open the door, Jack quickly puts on a mask and threatens the staff with his gun. He then accesses the company's computer and pulls up the vehicle records. He finds that 1 car had been to his house. The driver of this car is a young man named Tom. Jack flips through the driver's file and finds Tom's photo. The next morning, Jack waits outside the taxi company. When he sees Tom drive off in a taxi, he immediately follows him. When Tom pulls over on the side of the road, Jack walks up to him, pretending to urgently need a taxi. Once inside, he gives a random address and tells Tom to drive, but they don't go far. Jack pulls out a gun. Tom freezes when he sees the gun. Jack asks him about the job he did at his house 3 days ago, because it was a long-distance ride. Tom remembers it clearly. He tells Jack that the passenger was a big, muscular man. That afternoon, the man got into his car right after leaving the airport, and gave him an address to a manor. Once they arrived, the man told Tom to wait outside. About an hour later he came out of the manor, and then they drove back to the airport. Tom tells Jack everything he knows. Then he starts begging for his life, but to his surprise, Jack raises his gun and pulls the trigger.